GA Drone here. What's going on, guys? We got this little Eachine Froggy. I will note, first thing that I did to this was tried to bind it to my FlySky controller and also the jumper, because I've seen videos people doing it to FlySky controller, was unable to. But as I put it together, I extended these antennas out of the holes that they were kind of poking up through. So I would suggest doing that. It can't hurt anything. The battery that is on this is a, let's see, 7.4 volt 25C, 300 milliamp an hour. I have a 600 milliamp an hour 7.4, I don't know the C rating, that we're going to try directly after this. This will be a two-part video. So we're going to test basically a little bit of flyability and a little bit of wind, because we have a little bit of wind, and we are also going to go for a timed flight. Package says 6 minutes. We were messing around with this inside for maybe about a half a minute, but let's go ahead and get this bound. I'm going to go right into the middle of the street here. And we are going to connect our connectors. This is a 5.8 gigahertz drone. This is also acro capable, beta flight capable. This is pretty nice drone. If I was able to, and then we want to throttle up and down. If I was able to get this down to my jumper or my FlySky controller, this would have made this a lot better. So to fire the motors, what I've been doing is down and out. Then we get a little blue icon, a little blue LED. Try that again. There we go. And then we can go up. So right away, the gimbals on this controller are a little bit sticky, but I think they'll be doable. And a little bit of wind without adjusting anything. I don't even know if there is a speed setting on this. I don't think there is. This thing's handling, it's flying nicely. Cool drone, super cool drone. I absolutely love the color. If you guys know me, if you've been with me for a while, that color is mine. Like, I absolutely love a super bright, almost lime neon type green. Nice flyer. But we're gonna just get a really good flight on this, and then eventually we'll get in goggles and we'll fly this the way it was meant to be flown, by goggles. It's a nice little run out there. Nice little run out. Things get in good range. I don't know the reason people, I mean, this is capable to go on Freerider, but I don't understand that. Why you would connect the drone to Freerider and then fly Freerider with the super toy grade controller. I have my jumper capable to Freerider to practice acro. Super cool drone. And the price of these are down, man. This isn't a super new drone. The price of these are definitely down. Let's go ahead and bring this in for a little look. Little look. Come on, we get closer than that. Yeah. Super cool. I think the controller here will vibrate once LVC kind of kicks in. And again, this is a two-part video. We're doing stock battery right now, and it's not. Woo! He's watching behind me. It's not super hot. It's also not super cold out here, but I think it's cold enough that these brushed motors will be all right running a back-to-back flight. Got somebody coming up the road. Link for this will be down below. Even Quadcopter 101, he had this when it came with two different shells and a different green top to it. And I believe he was bound on a Devo controller. I've tried every protocol in the jumper. I've tried to bind it via the method the one guy did it with FlySky. No luck. So I've been unable to get this on a hobby grade controller, which I really would like to, but right now it seems to be flying well. On this extremely plastic, because that's what this is, super plastic controller, it seems to be doing all right. They do also, I mean, the one that I got, the kit that I got, I didn't get with FPV goggles because I have FPV goggles, so there's no point in having another set of FPV goggles. I'm getting vibrations from my controller here, so we're gonna bring this in. no reason for me to have another set of FPV goggles. So on LVC, we'll go ahead and drop this on the Cadillac. Bam. On LVC, we're almost at 6 minutes, and I don't know if you can hear that vibrating. So we're at like 5 and change, bringing it down right on the LVC. So what we're going to do, we're going to disconnect this. Controller's still vibrating. We're going to shut that off, and we are going to we're going to connect the battery that I showed you in the beginning to it. And all this is a squared off rubber band setting. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but we're going to go ahead and grab our other battery, which is in our pocket, which is also a lossy connection. So there's no modification here. Hopefully these rubber bands are big enough. Hopefully this can lift it. I think it's going to be able to lift it. I don't think it's going to have any issues lifting it. It's going to add a little bit more weight to this. What we are going to need to do though is put this on this way. That way the lossy connection matches up with the lossy connection. I don't have to try to cross over. And I can also then tuck my balance connector down the side of the rubber bands like I did with the stock battery. Come on now. Rubber bandy connection. They gave you extra rubber bands, I guess, in case you snap the one that they have on here. So we'll just get that nice and even. I like to get that nice and even. There we go. That's good money. We're going to go ahead and tuck our balance lead just right in here. Bands up. That's good enough for me. And we will go ahead and connect our lossy connection here. We'll grab the stock battery and put that in my pocket and see if we get any better flight time. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Maybe it's too big for it, but we will find out here shortly. We're going to go ahead and turn this on, and the status indicator goes from rapid blinking to barely blinking, and maybe you don't got to do the throttle up and throttle down. It seems to be sticking out the back a little bit more than I'd like. There we go. I think that's better. I kind of want it even. That looks good. So let's just try. Well, I'll throttle up and throttle down, and here we're going to try to down and out again. And I'm not taking off here. Here we go. So it's up. It's not struggling to lift this at all. Like I'm off of the sticks, and you can see it going down. I'll try to adjust it there. Now it's just raising up because that's where the stick is, and then we'll go up again. But we're gonna go ahead and fly this. I don't think it's gonna have any issues whatsoever with this battery. So Banzo, if you have the DM009, you have extra batteries for this. I do believe this isn't going to hurt at all. I think it's actually going to improve the performance. It's going to add a little bit more weight to it, and I should think we'll see a better flight time. Although I do not know the C rating on these DM009 batteries. Bam, here's a quick look. Here's a quick look. Come on in. Come on in. Love the color. Absolutely love the color. And DM009 batteries, they're king, man. They're worth buying the drone itself. And again, I sell the drone for $35 all day. Get at me on Facebook, and we will do transaction through PayPal. 35 ship lower 48. You get 2 batteries. Ghoul RC acro drone that I have, I could use the batteries in, and I have used the batteries in the G90. I think it's the G90, and now I have the 80 Pro that I was flying yesterday that I didn't post anything about. But yeah, this is working well. And again, we are going to fly this until I get vibration through the controller, which is our LVC. To my knowledge, there's no on-screen display, so once you feel that vibration in your hands on the controller, you know to bring it down there shortly thereafter. And we will do another video where we decide to push the limits and see how long thereafter on the LVC warning. Flying over all the cars. Little funnelage. I wouldn't see this to be extremely durable. It's like a hard shell plastic. That's kind of what I want to call it. So crashing on pavement, you're probably going to crack something. I would think so. I could be wrong, but that's just my honest opinion. Over top of grass, you'll probably be safe. There is a clip in the front. There's 2 clips in the front, and there's a clip in the back that hold the shell on. There's also 2 screws per each arm. Again, I've already torn this apart and tried to get it to bind to other hobby grade controllers and was unable to do so. But it also allowed me to pop those antennas out for the 5.8 and also the 2.4 communication from the controller to the drone. It's got a little zip, It's going to pick up a lot more zip when we put this in acro and go in goggles, I'm sure. Very happy with it. Again, the controller is very toy grade, but it's working, and it's working well. And as I stated before, this comes with a full set. This comes with FPV goggles. It comes with a controller. It comes with the drone that's able to be put on beta flight. The earlier versions, I believe, were put on clean flight. And I'm liking it. Myself, like I said, I didn't get the full package. Not because of money, but because I have how many pairs of FPV goggles, and I don't need to keep getting the ones that come in the packs, because then they just sit around, or eventually I pass them on to people or sell them. Now I got, bam, I have the vibration, so we're going to put this over here. I believe we're at like 5 and change. We probably started this at like 6 minutes or so. Whoop. And let's see where we're at. And again, you can probably hear that. So we're at 12. So maybe this saw extra minute by my calculations. We can do calculations with the playback here, but maybe it saw like extra minute in the air, and we can probably fly past the initial vibration of the controller, because I'm sure we have like 1 minute to 2 minutes. This antenna right here is the communication from the drone to your controller. This antenna over here, which keeps sinking in, I might actually put something on that, is your 5.8 gigahertz antenna. Might just put like a dab of glue or pinch of something in there. All in all, guys, I really like it. It did well on the DM009's battery. It did well on its stock battery. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Link for this will be down below. Questions, comments down below. Get at me. Subscribe. Bing. Hit that bell for notifications. Later.